What's going on, guys? Today we're out here on this canal, and we're going to be going after some largemouth today. There's quite a few largemouth in here. There's even some nice bluegills in here, so we may get into bluegills as well. We're going to start with the largemouth and see if we can catch some. We're going to probably work with little Ned rig heads and throw it off the bottom and try to bounce it and get a couple reaction strikes. I know it's going to be a little slow because it's pretty warm out today, but I think we might be able to get a couple. There we go. First cast. That's actually not a bad one for in here. That's probably one of the bigger ones I ever caught out of here. That's like a good 1.25 pounds. Hook's already popped out. I'm really happy with that. First fish of the day. Right off a really small soft plastic that's used typically with a drop shot, but I've just got it hooked on with a little, I guess it's a Ned rig jig head. There he goes. Awesome release and back down. Today the water's really muddy, so hopefully we can get into a few. Not just that one, but we'll see. Got this little missile bait on there. It's like a 3-inch bait. I'm gonna be working it really slow off the bottom. It's pretty warm today, so the fish may not be going crazy on the reaction strikes. The water is incredibly dirty. We had some rain this week, and I think that's really marking it up quite a bit. Hopefully it clears up in the next couple days. I may be coming back. There's one. That actually feels like a decent one. Yeah, a really good one. So the bites are kind of few and far between, but this is the second one of the day, and it's by far a good one. I'll take that any day of the week. He ripped my plastic a bit, but very, very healthy fish. Extremely thick, eating well. A lot of bluegill in here. I'm sure they're munching on right now. That one come right off the other side. There's 3 rocks in a row, and this guy was right in there. Second bite of the day. It's pretty slow. I think the rain's affected it a lot. The water's super murky. I've never seen it this chocolate milky since I've been fishing here. Still managing a few different bites though. So they're just few and far between. So I switched over to a little Yum creature bait / crawl. I believe it's in the green pumpkin with some black flake in there. It's kind of a combination of a creature and a crawl, but I think it will work great for these largemouth in here. I have used it before and had a little bit of success with it. I'm gonna give it a shot today. I've got a few baits left in a few different packages I'm working with, so I think that'll work great. I've got all kinds of baits that I've got just a couple left in. I just want to try to thin that supply out, so I'm gonna be using a few different baits today. This will be number 2. There's one. Another nice largie. I was reeling that one in. That's what's kind of cool about this bait, is you can reel it, or you can work it off the bottom like I was doing. And this is another good one. I think these bass have definitely been chomping on the bluegills, because they're a lot thicker than they are in the early springtime. Definitely getting full of fish. That's the best one of the day, I'd say. Pushing 15 inches. Beautiful fish. Very pale. Another one falls victim to the soft plastics. Awesome bass. That one came right out in the middle here. Still right off those rocks, but we're reeling that one in, so very cool. Let's see if we can get a few more before we either head out or try another pond. Ooh, man, I had a good bite there. And if you want to know how good the bite was, my plastic's gone. Ugh. That kills me when that happens. Nothing's more depressing than a good bite and no fish. Last one of the creature bait, and then we'll move on to something else. I got one more in this package, and then that one's done. That one was also right in front of the rock. On the opposite side, there's another rock just about 15 yards down from the last set I was working with. But usually in this pond, wherever there's a good amount of structure, rocks, weeds, something, there's some sort of bass in there. Could have been a bluegill pecking at it, but I really think it was a bass by how hard it pulled that plastic. Well, the fishing is not going real well. Well, I think we're going to end the day here with that one. We're going to go try another pond and see if we can catch some more fish at another place. There we go. First cast. Haha! There are fish over here. Just tried out another spot and holy cow. Don't break my rod, please. Just tried another spot. Third pond, second pond had no fish in it. Third pond, first fish, just a little guy, but we're gonna call today a success because I found a new spot that's got a couple bass in it. There we go. Fish number 2. Oh yeah. I'm doing almost better in the new spot than I did in the spot I've got a lot of confidence at. I just want to pick you up, buddy. All right. Well, that was kind of a cluster. Fish number 4. Second one out of this spot. I think it's 4. Another one out of here. That one's off the creature bait again. It's kind of crazy. This water's been like dyed blue or something. I wasn't sure at all if there'd be any fish in it, but it seems to be working. Second fish, been here about 5 minutes. There's quite a few fish in these weeds. It's just impossible to see them with all the dye that's in here. There's another one. A lot of little fish in here. Third one. I think we're probably gonna have to retire this bait. It may be still good though. Third one out of here. This one's really pretty small, about 10 inches. But you know, chalking it up for the win. Incredible out here. Haven't hardly worked anything. I've only worked about 20 yards of the bank so far and already got 3. I'm shocked they're biting so well. It's been crazy hot. Had some rain a couple days ago, and now the wind's picking up. Managing to get a few though. Well, I'm officially moving on to a new bait, TRD Crawl Z Drew's Crawl, and it's Z-Man products. It's basically a Ned rig that looks like a crawfish. Super excited to use it in here, especially if we've had a lot of luck with other fish biting all kinds of different lures. You never know, these might work really well. Let's see, give them a shot. First impression, I like the creature bait look, but it is really short. I may have rigged that on upside down, but oh well, I think it'll be all right. Let's see if we can get a bass on it. There we go. There's a good one. Oh no. Well, that proves that the Ned rigs work, but unfortunately we didn't get them all the way in. Looked like a 1.5 pound fish, not a monster, but I'll take it for a new pond. That's unfortunate I didn't get him in. There we go. There we go. First one officially on that crawl style of Ned rig. Not a real long fish, but they're very healthy in here. Just surprising with all the chemicals in the water. Good little largemouth though. Hello, airplane. Well, I can't say this for sure, but I've definitely noticed that every single fish I've caught has been in an area where the wind is somewhat minimal. So I don't know if the fish are grouping up there or what, but every corner I've hit Usually got a little less wind, and that's where the fish are stacking up, I think. How's it going? Do what? Oh, there were no signs. I didn't know that. Alrighty. Well, managed to catch a few before getting kicked out. I don't see any reason to kick me out. The signs say no swimming, no wading, and no ice skating. I don't know. Whatever. I guess she claims there's going to be signs coming up. I wasn't hurting anything. I don't litter. The only trash around here is what's blown off the road, so whatever. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, grumpy old ladies yell at us, but thanks for sticking with me. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.